Hey creators, Aimon here. This is where I help creators go full-time, and today we're looking at what is in my camera bag for 5 real estate shoots per day. So I run a real estate media company and we do between 10 and 20 shoots per week. So it can get pretty hectic. We have a team of 3 and I kind of run the team, make sure everything goes smoothly on a week-to-week basis. And yes, I'm in my pajama pants because I'm about to go to the gym. But if you're anything like me, you're a bit of a nerd to do with camera bags and having the right setup for the right thing. And that's why I thought this might be helpful to anybody out there because, first of all, you know, we like to just nerd out about this kind of thing, see what other people's setup is like. And then secondly, you never know, you might find some cool things in here that you don't have set up. So let's get straight into it. As I said, I really like to make sure that I've got my bag set up for just optimal, efficiency when I'm on set shooting and all that sort of jazz. So I've tried many camera bags, just to be very clear. And look, I don't like the price point of this one. I'm about to get into it, but it's the most effective that I've found so far. Maybe there's more camera bags out there that don't exist yet or that I haven't fully tried. I won't tell you what I have tried because I've liked a lot of them and they have served a lot of good purposes. I'm looking forward to a couple that are coming out, but this one in particular just serves my purpose right now and so well that I've got both my team, they have one as well. So we are rocking the Peter McKinnon Nomadic bag. Now, would I recommend this? Well, it's 700 Australian dollars. So I have a joke with my friends that this is my 40K bag because it's like pretty much 40K. I've got like 25K worth of gear in here and the bag itself is worth like 20K. So look, I absolutely love it. It's a wonderful bag. The zip broke on my last one, and then they did send me a new one, which is good. Yeah, overall, it's really high quality. Fits all your stuff in it, very comfortable. But this isn't a bag review. This is just what's in my bag. So front pocket, just some keys for a couple of different studios. The essentials. This pocket, I'm about to take this on a trip as well, so it'd be interesting to see how it holds up. I've just got my hand sanitizer. So nothing crazy. I'm glad I recognized that in there. Spare set of earphones, emergency lip balm. Forgot that was in there as well. Whew. This review's getting spicy. But yeah, I'll be interested to see how this holds up in a travel context because that's kind of what this bag's for. I've never really used that front pocket for too much. On the side here, got your trusty water bottle. That's also something that I find is very important about a camera bag because who isn't out shooting all day that doesn't have a water bottle? And there's so many camera bags out there that don't really have a water bottle. So obviously on this side here, we have the laptop slot. Now buyers beware, sometimes I've gotten the bag out of my car and the zip's been half down to the point where the laptop can actually fall out. So I like that it's easy accessible and all that jazz, but I kind of prefer other camera bags where the laptop slot is inside, especially if you're traveling, because that's kind of easy access if you've got like a $7,000 laptop like me. So that's one of my only gripes with this bag. Jumping into the beef, the secret sauce, what you've all been waiting for. Alrighty, so prop it up here for you. So in the top kind of pocket, I've kept the compartments similar to how it kind of laid out. Just made a couple of little adjustments here. I've got my gimbal, it's the RS4 right now, and I really like to kind of leave it, as you can see, just like packed the way it is, so I can just pop up and get going. And that's what I like about this bag. It's deep enough that I can fit my whole gimbal in there and I don't have to pack it down a bunch just to get it there. So that's a perfect compartment just for the gimbal. Over here we have the DJI, sorry, not DJI. We've got Rode microphones, just the double in case. I just kind of got these 2 loose in there at the moment, but that's a perfect little slot for your Rode microphones. Something else I also fit in there is my Sony, I believe it's ECG M1 or whatever it's called, which is what you're listening to me on right now. Got my trusty, camera, whatever it's called, rocket. Also necessary. This is just kind of like an, whatever kind of slot you need to fit in there, which is good length for these kinds of things. Moving over here, we have our ND filter, which I probably should have on the camera right now. We have a couple of batteries, one extra one for the Blackmagic, another one for the Blackmagic, and a Sony one. Again, this perfect little slot for just extra little accessories, or if I need like my tripod mount or extra little things, they just fit kind of perfectly in here, which is good. And it just also nicely separates it from the main guy, which is got our Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro. Such a mouthful every time. We have the Tokina 11 to 20 on there. Beefy lens. If you've seen my other lens review on best wide angle lens for Blackmagic, you'll know. But yeah, again, that fits perfectly in here. So love that. Have the cheeky Canon 50mm. You can't really go wrong with that. That's been a really helpful lens as well. I think it's 180 Australian dollars. Don't mind me, just gonna have a sip of my tea here because that's what we do on this channel. And in this missing slot over here, we have the Sony a7S III, which is obviously what you're watching me on right now, with a 16-35 G Master 2. In this side of it, we just have a couple of accessories, a little lens wipey thing. I suppose you might be able to fit the laptop in here actually. I've got a couple of like cleaning swabs because you never know when you're going to need them as well. So that's great. Over here, we have just the DJI Mavic Mini 4 Pro, I think it is now. I can't even keep up with it, you know? There's so many of them. It's 3 Pro or 4 Pro. I think it's 4 Pro. So I do keep that separate. But if I'm just doing shoots with the Sony, then the Sony fits perfectly in this slot over here, as I mentioned. And then we get the drone that just fits in here. So if I'm doing a shoot on an island or somewhere, I'll just like be like, no Blackmagic today. It's too heavy duty for the shoots today, and I'll just fit all of it in one bag. You can also just obviously fit some snacks in here as well, which is great. And so that's kind of the bulk of what I keep in there all day long. It's a little bit of a heavy setup, but again, this bag can handle it, which is good. Also love it, just roll into the shoot, pop it on the garage floor. We usually go into the garage to set up our stuff, or I just leave it in my car in winter. And I can just set it all up right there, then and there. You can see everything, which is good. So I never really use this side pocket that opens up and reveals the, but I might when I'm on my travels right now. I'm going to India, so a couple of other things that occasionally jump into the, make it into the cut. We've got our Tamron 28-75. It's just the first version. Still a clean lens, love it. Can fit perfectly in either of these slots, again, because it's so deep. Got our Sony 24mm G Master, favorite lens there is. Can you focus on that for us, big dog? Come on, big dog. All right, it's all good. Stay focused on me. And then your trusty Sigma 18-35 for the Blackmagic. I barely use this lens. I probably should use it much more. But yeah, occasionally for agent pieces to camera. So they're the other 3 lenses that make it into the rotation. I'm a little bit minimalist when it comes to lenses. I like to kind of keep my lenses tidy. There's no need to have too many lenses. A lot of people kind of obsess over it. But yeah, so generally, like, because again, I just like to run a really clean, easy, tight setup. So I just use the Sony Tough memory cards, the 128 gigs. They're pretty expensive. Forgot, I don't know exactly how much they are in your country, but you know, you can obviously have a hard drive in the Blackmagic. I've also taken off the little side bits, right? Just got a cheeky, could do with a Titan actually. Got a 5-cent piece in here somewhere just for like tightening up, you know, just a little coin for tightening these kinds of guys. And generally I can do 5 shoots with just 2 of these batteries. What are they? The NPF550 batteries. They're 3,500 milliamps. You just have to set the brightness, and you'd have to know how many clips you're going to get, how quick you're going to be on your Blackmagic, because it drains batteries so quickly. If you know anything about Blackmagic, it can be brutal. But yeah, and more often than not, I'm shooting 8-1. But yeah, if I've got 5 full shoots in a day, I'll shoot 12-1. But if I've got my laptop on me, I'll shoot 8-1. This is compression. We're getting into the nitty gritty now. And then I'll make sure to just take the clips off the memory card ready for the next couple of shoots. So that's kind of my what's in my camera bag for 5 days of real estate shooting. Again, high quality bag, absolutely love it. It'd be interesting to see how it goes on travel. and definitely serves me well in terms of like efficiency, effectiveness for rolling around. Shooting properties all day, every day, can fit everything I need. And I just have my drone on the side most of the time. I just kind of leave it in my car actually, unless it's summer here. And yeah, the Sony, if I'm ever just shooting something for an agent, I can just whip it out, shoot something cool with them, whatever, we're all good. But yeah, if I usually shoot on my Blackmagic when it comes to properties. But yeah, hopefully you've gotten some value out of this. If you have any questions about my setup, just let me know in the comments. And if you want a DaVinci node structure, DaVinci Resolve node structure course, exactly how I do all my color grading, you can get that in the description. It's only $50 for now. So crazy value. I've been working on that thing for like 4 years. Oh, just remembered it's got this bottom strap as well. Sometimes when Matt, my photographer, he's doing the Matterport, which is the 3D camera, sometimes we leave this on the side of a bed in a bedroom or something. You just have to pick it up, and I just leave the zips unzipped, and he can just move it around. And he knows because he's also got the same bag. So yeah, thanks for watching. Any questions, let me know. I'll see you in the next video.